YouTube, good evening, good evening. It's Thursday evening. Already got the second episode. We already got the second episode with the Mogul. The Mogul is here. The second episode of Destination Bars. Year of the Mogul just released on the 19th, May 19th. You could call that the day of the Mogul when it released. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something about birthdays. Once you get in your 30s, you get tired of telling people before the age you about to turn into. I'll be 31 next week. I'll be 32 in a few months. I'm 31, but I'll be 30 in your 30s. I'm 34. That's it. All the way until that day of my birthday. I just made 34. This is the last year that I'm going to not remind people, but tell people how old I'm about to be. But it's nothing wrong with getting older. We got the wisdom, you know what I'm saying? But I'm 34 ever. That's all I was.
34.
Sometimes you gotta drink some yak
Through
a straw. Drink some yak through a straw one time.
Said through a straw. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Different type of sip. I got a little red wine.
Yeah.
One time, here at Destination Bars, we like to throw people curveball questions too. Questions they probably not expecting. So first we're gonna ask. We got the Year of the Mogul album. Give a description of every month on the album cover.
Oh man, you started early. Well, if I can remember this the right way, you got the cover in front of you?
I got the.
I don't
have it here right in front. I don't have it here right in front of me.
I'll try to remember it while you got it. If you need to get it, I might need to get it. But this what we start with January, right? January. I got January. I think I got rims. It's rims. Hold on 1 second, guys. Let me get the cover. I want to do this the right way.
Go grab the album cover. It's a unique album cover. But y'all tuning in, y'all hit that like and subscribe button. Hit that like and subscribe button. The second episode of Destination Bars. Many episodes to come, YouTube.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Thank you to all the supporters of the Gallery channel.
All right.
Always appreciate it.
The rims make money. All right, okay. All right. So January is the rims. So you can look at it like, it's time to hit the ground rolling. We gotta start rolling. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I know a lot of niggas that got rims, they changed they rims to they factory tires like in November. But you got some niggas that ride all the way to, you know what I'm saying, to January and change them or whatever. But even beyond that, not to be so literal about rims, it's just you know what I'm saying, it's just about having money. It's just about prosperity. You got your rims. You know what I'm saying? January is it's the rim of life. We ain't even got to make it deep. Just rims, and it is what it is. It's time to start. It's time to get this year rolling, and get it going. February is the microphone. That's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? But it's just the microphone. It's like I'm rapping. It's just bars. Like this is what I'm perfecting at all times. You know what I'm saying? March is March Madness is money. Everybody, filing for their income taxes, and it's time to Time to get your money going. You know what I'm saying? Uh, um, April is weed. 420. That's self-explanatory. Now keep in mind, I'm kind of going off the flip. You know what I'm saying? With and off the rip with all these type of things, but it's just really a metaphor. Just all the things that you could possibly go through in the years. It's just the year of the mogul, like. And then we could go into May. May I got handcuffs for May, but my birthday in May, so it's like I'm gonna get in some trouble. It's a metaphor for getting in some trouble. Uh, June is June is you know what time it is. It's a watch. You know what I'm saying? Watch out, the summer coming. Watch, look, look and see what's going on around you. All some of this shit got metaphors, and some of this shit is this it's just artwork. Some of this shit is just you know, it's just a storyline just to give you some art. Oh shit. What happened? We got the gun, the fight. All right. July is a pole. A pole is terminology for a unit. A unit is terminology for a gun. And where we from, what I'm saying, Chicago, suburbs, everywhere around here, especially in Chicago, man, in July, not only the weather get hot, but the crime get hot. You
Yeah,
know
the
what I'm saying?
streets get hot.
The streets get hot. Niggas is getting popped, getting killed, getting shot, getting grazed. You know what I'm saying? Innocent people getting killed. It's like it's just a when you see that gun, when you see that pole for July, and then it's the 4th of July, it's violence. It is. It is. It is what it is. August. August. What is August? August is Coke. Now, I had I don't want to say a discrepancy, but I was kind of like stuck a little bit because you know I don't really do coke. I don't do coke, but I was either gonna put coke or put alcohol like on there because I definitely drink alcohol. And it's like, why you didn't put alcohol on there if that's what you really do? Everybody know I drink alcohol. If you don't know, now you know. But I'm saying like coke was for the artwork. It was for the dramatic effect. August, you know what I'm saying? It's still hot. You know what I'm saying? People selling drugs, get hyper, get hype. It's a lot of metaphors that go behind the coke. That don't mean that I do coke though. September had brass knuckles. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the mogul out here fighting. I mean, hey, if I gotta use brass knuckles, I will. A nigga come through the bar, come through the club looking like Goro, I'm gonna put some brass knuckles on. But who the fuck really got brass knuckles? But brass knuckles mean you gotta fight. I mean it's something to do with fighting. But it's a metaphor side of that. I'm fighting to get on. I'm fighting to be the greatest. I'm fighting. You know what I'm saying? Uh, let's see. We got the October. October is a woman that's on her knees and on her hands in the doggy style position. You know what I'm saying? Like anybody that know me, I specialize in doing those stripper songs, stripper anthems, party songs, wild songs. I say a lot of wild shit on this album. I think out of all the months, that that particular October really describes a lot of what I'm talking about in the album. It's women, it's wild shit. And then going into the rest of it, I think November is pills. I definitely fuck with the pills, the vitamins, the painkillers and the muscle relaxers. I love them. And then last but not least is December. That's rings. Just another form of just being prosperous, having something, showing off, kiss the ring, Christmas time type shit. So that's the year of the mogul, man. But going into the metaphor is I'm just saying it's my year.
Definitely hell of a wrap up right there. On the fly curveball question. Knocked it out the
Curveball
park.
question.
Knocked it out the park. Now with that album cover, who designed that album cover?
I had to get that to my boy, Ideal Boy. His name is Ideal Boy. His real name CJ. He do he did all my covers except for some even reason. I have to get that credit to Solomon Grunge. Well, I mean, I get that credit to Solomon Grunge. I came up with the picture, gave Solomon Grunge the picture. He took it away and blew it away. You know what I'm saying? Solomon Grunge, he helped out with the Mike God's picture too. Like he contributed a lot. But other than those two projects, my boy, Idea Boy, he did all the artwork. But I come up with the idea, So yeah.
All right, now if I'm not mistaken, this your third project in less than a year. Am I right? I had to think
Yeah,
about it.
I mean, if you want to count Unfriendly Competition in 2020, yeah, you could say this is the
You was
third project.
you was highlighted on those albums, so yeah, you got to count it.
Yeah, it's my
Less than a
third
year.
project. It ain't even been a year yet.
Yeah, that's in less than a year. That's definitely a salute to hard work. 'Cause that's three albums in less than a year.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to beat DMX record, man. Rest in peace to DMX, man. Dark Man X.
R.I.P. to X,
To
definitely.
the dog, you know what I'm saying? Dog love. But yeah, he did two in one year. I did three. Somebody got to do it. Ain't nobody do it, so it's like let me do it. Then it goes with the theme of the year of the Mogul. The year of the Mogul is this piece. Man, nigga just going crazy, like putting shit out left and right. Like you about time you grasp this out. It's like, what is he doing? Is he out of order? No, nigga. Your attention span is slow and short, and I'm gonna keep giving you this music.
To everybody watching, this wasn't just no three albums of bullshit. This was three good albums that came out in less than a year.
Thank you,
So
bro.
so the work was there. It wasn't just quantity over quality.
Yeah, no, definitely not, man. I believe, when I'm gonna put my name on the stamp on it, I don't give a fuck if it's gonna be a million people that see it or five people that see it. If it's five people that see it, all five of them gonna say, man, you know what? This nigga really did his thing. I might, even if it ain't their preference, they gonna respect it because they gonna know they gonna be able to feel the work at the behind the bars and behind the imagery of it.
Yeah, the bars was there on all three albums. The beat selection and everything else was there on three albums. So salute to the hard work you did on that. And in the pandemic, do you feel like the pandemic made you more focused to want to get the music out there quicker, or just gave you more time, or just put
What?
more stuff in perspective?
It's a good question, bro. The pandemic actually is the reason why I got so many projects coming out back to back. Um, when the pandemic happened, like I said on a previous interview, which is dope. Uh, I I got depressed and I just stopped rapping. But I had, for some even reason, was already kind of done. You know what I'm saying? But it was at a standstill and a pause. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in that project. So I just ain't, I had to get myself together. I had to get myself acquainted with fatherhood and shit like that. And the pandemic just really threw me off like how it threw everybody off. But it actually helped me, what I'm saying, to get my mind, body, and soul right. So when I started back doing music and working on Year of the Mogul, for some even reason was already pretty much done. And Mike God's, I believe Mike God's was already done before for before the pandemic too. So I had two projects already done that ain't came out. I got two more projects that's done that ain't came out. One time for the Elite Circle, which is the host of Destination Bars. He's a part of that group. We got a whole album that ain't never came out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I got a solo album that I never released. It's called Presence of Hunger. But just to answer your question, man, like You know, the pandemic really is the reason why all this music is really coming out. Cause I done came back out my shell and I ain't going nowhere.
Now the Mogul, the average time of the most of the tracks was around 2 minutes, but it still had a lot in those two. It still wasn't nothing left out of none of those songs. It was great detail on the songs. With most of the songs being in that 2 minute time mark. Was that intentional?
Yes, it was intentional. One weakness that I've realized that I had in my music career is that I was coming out with shit late. I was taking too long to come out, man. I would have an album that I did 2 years ago and just come out with it and to be outdated, be some new shit going on. Or, I was just outdated sometimes with my projects. Year of the Mogul is the one of the first projects that I came out with off the flip, like off like right away. Like even though I had the beats for a while, but I came straight out with it. It was fresh out the oven. So, and I seen ahead of time what was going on in the industry. If you look at Moneybagg Yo album, I love Moneybagg Yo, by the way. A lot of his songs was 2 minutes, 3 minutes, whatever, unless you got a feature. You look at all these little young bucks out here that's doing their music, you know what I'm saying? All my little bros, they music is real, but shout out to all of them because I seen the wave ahead of time. I caught the wave before it. And you're gonna get more streams when you got short songs. It's about it being short and sweet. So not to be too long with it. You talking to a rapper that'll write 3 verses and really put they all in 3 verses or 2 verses. But now it's like this. The attention span is so short with these kids, 90s and 2000 kids. Man, the people that was born in 2000 is 20 years, 21 years old now, man. They don't want to hear no 5 minute song. They don't want to hear no 4 minute song. They barely want to hear a 3 minute song. They want to hear a hook, a verse, and a hook, or a verse and a hook with a dope ass beat, and that's it. So give these people what they want. So it was definitely calculated, and I did that on purpose. And why it worked in my favor is because instead of me writing 2 verses and having to spread my talent out, the shit that I would normally have in the second verse went in the first verse with the shit that I would normally have in the first verse. So you got everything lined up perfectly in one verse. So you get an explosive verse, a catchy hook, and a dope beat. You cannot go wrong. And I don't mind giving out the formula because it's the year of the mogul.
Yeah, the Mogul. Shout out to that. Shout out to that, definitely. Now with the 2 minute songs, you feel like it gave you less to think about and just get it done.
Well, you can say like, man, you probably got a little lazy, you ain't feel like writing or whatever. But in all nationality, beyond just even feeling lazy, being lazy, I love my music so much. I can write 4 verses, but this is not the mentality of the rappers no more. I'm not in that mentality no more. Like, the most I do is 2 verses, 12 bars, 12 bars. But it's cool. I'm cool with it.
And a good thing about it's 10 tracks, about average of 2 minutes. I believe one of them was longer. One of them was
Yeah.
longer. The whole album will come out to around probably 25 to 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Add all that up. That's something you could get in the car and ride to and listen to the whole album. You might hit if you listen to it on repeat, the whole album a few times a day. So you took in the whole album. And another the thing about shorter albums, like you say, people do got a short attention span. A lot of people that these days don't want to listen to an album. This really over 13 tracks most of the time.
I have to pull myself out of being biased. When I listen to some people's albums or some people's songs, depending on how interested I'm in, I just go straight to the middle of the song and I want to hear the beat. I'm really focused on the beat at first. I don't listen to the lyrics at first. I don't care about lyrics. I want to hear the beat. If I like the beat, then I come back to your lyrics. So if I'm listening to a song, I fast forward to a minute and 30 or maybe even 30 seconds. I want to hear it. Okay, I like it. Oh, this sounds good. I'm listening to it, then I go back, then I check it all out as a whole. When you got a short song, if you listen to my song and it's 2 minutes, and you go fast forward to a minute and 30, the song almost over. So you like, damn, this shit quick. I might as well just hit the whole thing. 9 times out of 10, you gonna just go ahead and let it ride. When you listen to us, even if you don't fast forward it like how I normally do, you put the song on, you look at, you don't think people look at this, but I say 75%, 85% people look at the time length of songs. Cause our time is critical. We working, we got kids, you know what I'm saying? And don't be a rapper yourself. Don't be a narcissistic rapper yourself. You really ain't got time to listen to another rapper. So if you listen and you look at the time, oh, his shit ain't up for 2 minutes. Man, I'm about to go ahead and let this shit rock. And I like the beat. You can't go wrong. So that's the formula. 653.
Yeah, that's a fact right there. The from now from assassins to first 48 to stop drop and roll and now to choppers on the seat. The snake features. I mean, the S.N.A.K.E and Mogul tag team records. I mean, it's been explosive. I mean, what built this? What made this chemistry on Wax stronger from assassins up until to choppers on the seat now?
Man, me and Snake, Snake, shout out to Snake the Great, man. We're gonna take a nice moment right now to really acknowledge Snake the Great, man. Snake the Great, it's my brother, it's my best friend, you know what I'm saying? One time for the whole elite circle. Ruger, my brother, my best friend, S Extravagant, that's interviewing me as my brother, my best friend. This is all about the elite circle. But we're gonna lock in on Snake, man. When I met Snake, Snake looked like the nigga that robbed me and my mom. This is why I ended up even speaking to Snake. Me and my mom got robbed back in I don't know. It was so long ago, man. I can't even think. What year was it when we was in sixth or seventh grade? I don't fucking know, bro.
That might have been around 2000, 2001. It probably was around 2000, 2001.
We could just say 2000. I don't know when it was, but it's a
between 2000 and 2002, most likely.
Yeah, it's a dude. We was living in an apartment complex. You know what I'm saying? Fucking the dude that lived across from me and my mom, him and his family, they got evicted, and they ran. And I went to school, and my mama went to work, and they ran in our shit and took everything. They took the phone, my dirty clothes, keyboards. They took everything. Our computer, radios, all my mom jewelry, flipped her mattress, flipped my mattress, took my dirty clothes, man. When I got there, I was the first one at the scene. When I got home from school, I didn't even realize shit was gone. I'm so used to walking in the house every day. And then I started noticing shit was gone. The first thing I went to go look for to see if it was gone was my book of rhymes. Back then, I had wrote rhymes. I had a folder full of bars, full of rhymes, and we got robbed. Okay, it could have possibly still been somebody in there, but the first thing I went when I noticed that we got robbed was that they take my rap book, man, and like I feel bad for even worrying about a rap book, man. They took my dirty fucking clothes, G. They took my mom hard-earned jewelry and credit cards and everything, man. They took all our shit. But besides that, the ringleader, the dude that did it, he kind of resembles Snake a little bit. So me and Snake used to work together at Menards, and I came at Snake. I said, man, what's up, bro? I mean, what's your name, bro? He's like, man, told me his name and shit. Obviously, his name ain't Snake, but he told me his name, and I'm like, man, you know what I'm saying? Your name ain't Joe. I was like, your name Joe? Oh, he's like, nah, man, what you talking about? No. He was like, man, what's up though, man? You good? You know, and we just, and ever since then, I had a sense of relief. But I thought that was him. And me and him got close, and he told me he do music. I said, hey, I do music. And I said, man, I'm got this going on. And he, you know what I'm saying, was the first one to believe in my record label. He was the first one to join my record label and you know, be a part of it. He said, man, I got your back. And just fast forward, man, we done been got into it, almost got into fights, and man, we got a history of just, you know, but we done grew so much and evolved. Snake done, you know, evolved so much. I evolved. I done learned so much from him. He learned from me, swords sharpen swords. And the chemistry is just inseparable. We like two of the same. Like we together, it's over with. Like he probably, you know, one of the only ones that really understand me for real. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my nigga, man. So that's where that collaboration come from, man. That chemistry.
Yeah, evolution is key in music. Yeah, y'all definitely done drop some bangers with the collabs. Yeah, evolution is key. Usher even said this to Ludacris. Said one time Usher told him, "You either evolve or evaporate in music."
It's real. And be looking out for me and Snake project that's dropping. It's called The Other Side of the Circle, man. Me and Snake doing a whole album together. S, the host of the show, he's on like 4 songs. Shout out to my nigga Ruger, that's our other best friend. He on one of the songs. It's just a token of appreciation to we've all been friends for 10 years. Excuse me, 10 years. So we wanna, you know, uh show appreciation to the friendship. So we go by the Elite Circle. One time for Infrared, he's another one of our guys, you know, as a part of the circle. He'll be on that album as well. So much love to Snake, man. Snake the Great. Be looking out for his new project. He working on it to be announced. But he got some shit going on. Hopefully I'm on it. Hey, you been on all my shit, so hey, I need to be on your shit. You feel me?
Real quick, YouTube. Everybody watching, if you got any questions, you can put in the comment section. Any questions for the Mogul or about the album, put in the comment section.
It's the year of the Mogul.
Yeah, the Mogul. Speaking of the year of the Mogul, getting into some of the tracks from the album.
Let's do it.
Some of my favorites from the album was
What's your favorites, S?
It was to the Moon, override my reality, early, drop it low, and choppers on the seat.
Can't go wrong.
Yeah, definitely.
You can't go wrong. You either gonna like 5 or the other 5. You heard?
He said 5 or the other 5. Now you want to go into details with some of those tracks. What inspired you to do those tracks, starting with To the Moon?
Yes, let's talk about all your favorite tracks, please. To the Moon is 3 6 Mafia influence. 3 6 Mafia, one of my favorite groups, if not my favorite group, other than Gangstar. Y'all know I love Gangstar.
Yeah, I could definitely hear the influence. A lot of Juicy J influence on that one.
Yes. Juicy J got a song that sounds similar to that one. And I wasn't even trying to mimic him. It's just that I look up to 3 6 Mafia so much, man. Y'all don't even understand.
Yeah, shout out to Yeah, definitely shout out.
If Paul walked in the door right now, I'll probably fall the fuck out like he was Michael Jackson. I love 3 6 Mafia, yo.
Yeah, shout out to 3 6. They definitely inspired a lot of artists, especially what you're seeing now with artists like Duke Deuce. being so heavily, I mean, wanting to bring the crunk movement back. Like you hear it in the music.
Yeah,
That was a lot of
they invented the
six
triple hi
inspiration.
hats, 666 Mafia hi hats. They invented that shit. I don't give a
Yeah.
fuck. No, they invented that.
Shout out to DJ Paul and Juicy J for that, for all the production.
But yeah, let's lock into this song. It's called "Take It to the Moon." The original name of the song was called "Get in My High." I didn't have "Take It to the Moon" added to that at first when I wrote the song, but I felt like it was something missing. So the day that I went to the studio, I uh I just started playing around with it while I was at work, like, just trying to see what I could do. Cause I'm like, it's something missing. And I came up with that shit literally at the last minute. And I didn't think my engineer, shout out to Lance G, I didn't think he was gonna like it. When I did it, he said, "Oh yeah, why you scared to do it? Do it. I like that." So I did it, and it just matched perfectly. And it's 3 6 Mafia based, but that's one of my favorite songs on the album because of the beat and the cadence and the pocket that I got in. I never rap like that on none of my songs. Like the pocket that I found on that song, you know what I'm saying? And if you know what I'm saying, I would love for you to elaborate on that. Can you?
You said the pocket you found on this song.
Take it to the moon.
Oh, you want me to get my thoughts on on this track?
Yeah.
Take it to the moon. It was you could definitely hit a 3-6 inspiration from the start. And it was it had a different it also had some shades of a different vibe on it too. Like more like that. It was like a 3-6 vibe mixed with a trap music vibe too. With
Yeah.
the trap music melodic type vibe to it.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely on a club banger. Club banger.
Yeah, club banger. And last but not least, before we go to the next song, I never told nobody this, but on Feelings for Nowhere, I got a song called Going Down. And Going Down is was one of like the first songs that I felt comfortable and that I felt like I really had a hit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like, man, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. This undeniable. This song undeniable. It's so undeniable. I might go back and do a video for it. Actually, the treatment for Pole for her was the treatment for Going Down. But anyway, um, when I do a new album that got trap on it and club bangers on it, I always go back to Going Down, and I take something from Going Down and put it and make it as a hook for the new song. Don't nobody know that, and you probably don't understand right now. But if you go listen to Going Down from Fellas from Nowhere, you can hear Pole for Her and Going Down, and you can hear Take It to the Moon, take it to the moon, and Going Down.
This
So
a, Now this an Easter egg for y'all. This a secret y'all had to go back to the track and find for y'all self. Y'all had to catch it.
S, do you know what I'm saying? Because you know the catalog.
You said it
You
came
remember
from
that
going
song
down.
Going
Yeah,
Down?
yeah, I remember going down. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't want to.
I had to pay close attention and hear it in the song. Now I got to
Yeah.
go back and listen to it. But
Okay, for
that's
sure.
definitely a dope idea.
All right, we go.
Mogul hiding old tracks in his new tracks. He giving cameos to in his new tracks from his old tracks. That's definitely a good idea to do for the people that's been listening. The people that's been loyal listeners, they'll catch it. And that's good to do for them. That they'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, like that's good to do for the people that's been listening and paying attention.
No doubt. So what's your next favorite song?
The next one was Override My Reality.
Hmm.
It was like like people could sense like with the beat with the beat and the lyrics. Like there was if it felt like it was something that was you was going through that you was venting about, like had to vent about.
Yeah, it's a lot of deep hidden messages in that. I'm gonna keep it short. It's just about overriding your reality. If you feel like you overweight, and before you even lose the weight, you have to override your reality and be happy with who you are. Because you're not gonna lose that weight mentally. You might lose it physically, but you're not gonna lose it mentally. And if you want to lose the weight mentally, you have to override your reality. Because you ever seen a guy or a woman lose 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 75 pounds, and they still got a fat boy's mentality. They still got a fat girl's mentality. Not trying to fat shame nobody, but what I mean by that is you don't got no confidence. It is what it is. You ain't got no confidence. But if you override your reality while you overweight and say, I love myself and I accept who I am right now, whoever I am right now, I accept it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go through every day trying to lose some weight, but I'm gonna accept myself. Then when you lose the weight, you override your reality. Same, it don't just got to be with that. It could be in a abusive relationship, a relationship, any type of thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a deep song. I talk about how I got scammed out. You know what I'm saying? One time and all type of shit. So it's just a deep song of just healing. It's about healing, overriding that shit, man. Like suck that shit up, G. You know what I mean?
And that's
You
good.
be
And that's good because that could be a song for somebody that really need that type of message that might help them get through a tough time. Like about the when it comes to they self esteem or anything else.
oh no, for real. Yep. What's your next one?
The next one was early. The
What's your
reason
take
I
on
picked
early?
the reason I picked that, what was one of my favorites, is you used a lot of different rhyme schemes on that one.
Hmm.
It was a lot of I heard a lot of different rhyme schemes and styles in that one.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Early, early was it was one of them songs where I was like, this beat is incredible, but I gotta match up to this beat. Cause the beat's so dope, you could down there say almost anything to it and get away with it. But I really want to say something. I really want to, and not just about the bars. I really want to really rap on it for real. So it took a lot out of me to write that rap. That was a hard rap to write. You know what I'm saying? On early. But I'm happy I took the time out and crafted that shit. But yeah, man, I'm talking about, you have to listen to the song for yourself, but it's basically not too early to do anything. Not too early to fuck, not too early to drink, not too early to smoke, not too early to do homework, not too early. It could be whatever, but it's a ratchet song though. You know? Hey, shout out to Tiffany Haddish.
Yeah, he did give Tiffany Haddish a shout out in the song.
Yeah. Yeah, she should be happy about that. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Y'all like the video if y'all ain't like the video yet. And if you liking the content, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe. Next we had man, drop it low.
Drop It Low is classic, you know what I'm saying? Mogul stripper song, Mogul ass shaking song. I gotta make a song for the ladies to dance to.
I'm like when I heard that he came on there like the bitches, the get ones, get ones, get ones. The bitches don't know what's happening. I'm like, what does this nigga say? That he went in. I had to go back and say. I'm like, whatever this nigga said, he went in. I had to go back and listen
You
to
had
it.
to go back, Ash?
I'm like, this nigga went in. Like,
You went back, Ash?
he said, you play that. You play that. You say that when you go in the strip club. They turn the red light on automatically. They start running from the back. You know that what? You know that run they do like when they got a pee or they excited. That
That's
that run people that
Players
run that
Club. When they hit the fucking horn, brrr, and they get
yeah,
to running.
you know that run women do when they either got it when they do that run they either got to pee or they excited about some shit.
Yeah.
They do that little run on they like little hat like tippy toes and shit.
It's definitely a strip club song, man. It's definitely a song for women to just have fun. It's derogatory, but you know it's derogatory in a way where, hey man, the women own that shit. The strippers, the ass shakers, the women that just want to dance. 653, you gonna do it. And that's just a song that just tee up in the clubs. It's a club banger. You know,
I mean,
these songs will, huh?
we in the age of derogatory. Like that's pretty much like people been desensitized. I feel like to the derogatory songs.
Yeah. Yeah, it's derogatory, all right. You know what I'm saying? I had one of my homeboys, he talking about something, man, you can't be saying all that. I'm like, I said, damn, I can't. Then I get on Instagram and see a nigga saying all type of shit and they dancing to it. It's like I can say what the fuck I want because I'm a Gambino.
Yeah, derogatory is in. I mean, it's been in. I mean, it's ever since Easy E. I mean, people was bumping all that music. I mean, because it was hot music. I mean,
Yeah, like
derogatory or not. I mean, if you didn't want to listen, you ain't have to listen to it.
I mean, really, I mean, like this is derogatory. Like you're gonna dance to it, bitch, and that's it. I'm glad that's one of your favorites, man.
And man, lastly on there, one of the favorites I had was Choppers on the Seat. We touched on the Snake and Mogul chemistry earlier.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna go too far into that, but I will say that that's one of the last songs that I recorded for the album. I had to decide if I was gonna put that on my album or put that on me and Snake album. I switched songs. I had a different song that was gonna be on my album, but I took that off and decided to put that on me and Snake album. And Choppers on the Seat, put it on my album. I had to. Shit was just too incredible. Like Snake came on that bitch whispering, you know what I'm saying? Like the Yin Yang twins and shit.
Yeah, we got the whisper of
Yeah.
that.
I be hearing a few, I heard a few people, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, I can't really hear him. But GC, but that's the whole angle of his verse. You're
Yeah,
not supposed to be able to hear him, what he's saying. But if you really,
yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said in the lyrics. Like,
yeah, you ain't supposed to be able to hear what he's talking about. But
yeah,
I know what he's saying. If you listen real close,
yeah, I heard it. Yeah,
and I ain't gonna tell
yeah,
y'all, but y'all gotta listen to it. Y'all gotta try to really hear what he's saying. He's saying some shit that's really real going on out here.
yeah.
But Choppers on the Seat is like, man, we getting ready to ride down on these niggas or whoever that disrespected us or did something rude to us, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna squeeze the juice out of them. You heard?
Yeah.
And we're
And
gonna
we didn't
blow their ass down straight up.
now with the now with the choppers, you got like three different levels of the shit. Like you got the you got niggas that say they got a chopper in the closet. That's kind of like what they got the little scale on the Homeland Security alert. You could call that like a green level or something. When you got a chopper in the trunk, you can call that like an orange. But if you got a chopper on the seat, that's a red level. That's a nigga really coming at you. You got a
Yeah,
chopper on the seat.
that's what that really mean. Like the chopper is in the car, we on
if
the
you
way.
if you got it in the seat instead of the trunk, you mean business.
That's what that song mean. We mean business. So if I'm riding by myself, I got the chopper on the seat and the passenger seat, or if me and Snake about to ride down. You know what I'm saying? With the straps and the poles and blow a motherfucker down. We got the chopper on the seat. I'm back. I'm in the back seat with my chopper. He riding. He got man. It's on. You know what I'm saying? We about to shoot your house up. Hope one of these hollow tips pierce. Let me stop because I can say some real evil shit sometimes. But this, I'm gonna be cool, man. Choppers on the seat is just a banger, man. It's just it's a go getter, you know. Um, but going to what else you got, S?
Before I go into that, everybody watching, y'all can find this album on Tidal, YouTube. Is it on Spotify?
Yes, it's everywhere. Everywhere.
Spotify. It's everywhere where you stream or listen to music. Y'all go definitely go stream the album right now. Yeah, the Mogul is out everywhere. My albums are available to stream or watch YouTube. Y'all know everywhere, man. So
No, it's all Apple Music is everywhere. I mean, all streaming services, Pandora. It just the right person here, right people here. They hear. If they don't, they don't. This project is out and is ready, and it's for sure for everybody.
yeah, we gonna speak it into existence that everybody possible here
Yes,
right now on this
man.
Destination Bars. Now I noticed you had two albums with the words feelings in them. Is there a meaning to that?
I had an album called "Feelings from Nowhere," and then I came out with another album, my album, 2019 called "No Easy Feelings." Um, yes, "No Easy Feelings" was a sequel to "Feelings from Nowhere." Um, I'm out of my feelings. You know what I'm saying? Like on those two projects, I was angry. You know, I was yelling, I was screaming. Uh, I wasn't conveying the message directly. I mean, I was conveying it directly, but I wasn't conveying it. My emotions just wasn't right. Like I was emotional, and it just was unorganized in my opinion on some levels. But at the same time, I did receive a lot of you know, messages from people that say, "Hey, man, I feel the same way you feel." So it's a lot of people that I was in a dark place, man, especially with no easy feelings. Like feelings from nowhere, I was trying to do club bangers. Like Year of the Mogul ain't no trying. Year of the Mogul, this is just really mogul party and have a good time. Like smooth, you know what I'm saying? We in there. Like this is confidence. But Feelings for Nowhere was like I thought that was gonna be the album that do it because I had the beats. But this is just like you gotta be cohesive with what you're doing. But nah, I ain't it ain't really nothing else with the feelings. I'm out of the feelings. I'm probably not gonna have
You
no
said
other
no,
album.
so no third album on the.
It'll probably be called Out of My Feelings.
It
But
said out of my feel.
I'm tired of talking about my feelings. See, um the reason why I ever even the main reason why I even put feelings in my album titles was to give me range to talk about everything. I wanted to see feelings from nowhere and no easy feelings is a staple for me to talk about different topics. Club bangers, hip hop. I wanted to put a variety of shit on there. So the consumer won't say, damn, he all over the place. But if you say, oh, his feelings, oh, he could be all over the place. So Year of the Mogul possibly could have been called Out of My Feelings or Feelings for Nowhere Part 2 because I done had people say, hey, this remind me of one of your Feelings trilogies, but I just didn't want to call it that because it's really wasn't that. I ain't in my feelings no more.
Definitely, y'all got to break down on that.
Yeah.
But how do you come up with the catchy ad libs on the albums?
Well, I started off with just saying, right, just like that. That's how I used to say it. As 5003, that's my blood cousin, one of the greatest producers of all time.
Shout out to 5003. He got some bangers.
5,000, yeah, 5,003 is responsible for making a lot of hits in my career, like early on. But yeah, I used to say right, and like when you keep rapping and keep on doing music, you get more in tune with yourself. So it just started turning to right, you know what I'm saying? Right, like I stopped being so monotone and hey, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like wake up, niggas. Nigga, wake up. Whoever tuning in, wake the fuck up. Hey! You know what I'm saying? That shit wake you up. You hear that shit on a song, like, that's Mogul. But it's like I'm saying these ad-libs at key times. When I say something about a bitch or about some nasty shit, or blew his fucking brains all over his kids and They ate his remains. Ugh. You know what I'm saying? You like, God damn. Like the fucking ad-libs is just like bring this shit alive. God. You know, I say God. That's me referring myself as a God. Like, I said something. My verse over with. Like, the God has spoken, nigga. Like, that's, you know what I'm saying? So, the ad-libs just ended up becoming into abundance after a while in my career as I got confidence. The ad-libs is just strictly for confidence and just to add a little animation because I'm animated too. You heard? But yep, that's it.
Now rap is when it's competitive. I mean, you gotta have some type of ego as far as believing you the best for your rhymes to be of a certain caliber. You gotta believe that. Do you feel like you overrated or underrated?
That's a good question. Uh, if I had to choose, I would feel like I'm underrated. You know, but I don't be wanting to answer stuff like that because it's like I'm not like 100% known around the world to say, hey, he's overrated or he's underrated. You know what I'm saying? Like some people say Jay Electronic is underrated, but you know he got a whole album with Jay Z. Or I have heard people say Jadakiss is overrated. They feel like his voice just carry him. You know what I'm saying? But Jadakiss got bars. I just feel like Jadakiss need to find different pockets. You know what I'm saying to flow in. But I think he definitely one of the greatest. But me, I feel like I'm more underrated just because I'm not popular. If I was popular, I'd be the GOAT. Motherfuckers would say I'm the GOAT. Don't nobody rap like me for me to be overrated or underrated. I was just supposed to be rated as good, like as great, like that nigga cold. You know what I'm saying? But I get underrated because I'm not famous. I'm not popular. And then sometimes I get overrated, which is rare, but you know what I'm saying? I have major supporters. So it's okay to get overrated. Say, man, I rate this motherfucker 1,000 because you believe in me. Underrated is the thing that falls under negativity a little bit. Yeah, that's my answer. I'm sticking to it.
All right, good answer. Good answer. Yeah. What's your take on a rapper's image and popularity?
We said what's my
What's
take on it?
what's your take on a rapper's image and popularity in hip hop?
Uh, well, see, I mean, there's been a lot of rappers, they feel like the rapper need to be young, 18, 19, 20, under 25, you know what I'm saying? Over 18, under 25. So for 18 to 25, they age image. That's the age image. And then a lot of them come out, they be real thin. They be skinny, you know what I'm saying? They got their hair, whether it's dreads, braids, colorful hair, whatever, or they got a cut or whatever it is. You got tattoos, they got piercings, they junkies or they super conscious. That's not the all image. You got, see, I like that you asked that question because I'm a swole nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a motherfucking sex symbol. You heard? Like yeah, yeah, yeah,
Now,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
now that
yeah, yeah. No, I was just
I,
playing, but huh?
I was finna just say what you just touch on that. I think it's another reason for that too that the industry is targeting younger artists. I feel like it's because the industry know that they don't know too much shit about the music, and most of them don't know too much shit about the music industry. So they easier to manipulate and get into these deals where the label get more than the artist gonna get.
No, that's true. Yeah, man. Image really don't matter because you could look at Rick Ross, Biggie Smalls, Rod Wave, Fat Boy from New Jersey, Heavy D. You could, your weight don't matter. It's Who else is big? Shotgun Suge, he's big. A bigger guy. Goods used to be a bigger guy. He lost a lot of weight. He's skinny now. But when he was big, he still was getting, if not more love than he get now. Uh, who else? Who else? Who else is heavy set in the game that I'm missing? Is I'm missing anybody
Shout
that's
out to rest in peace, Fred the Godson.
Fred
He
the
was,
Godson? Thank you
he
so
was a
much.
real dope artist. Had bars for days. Passed away unfortunately last year.
Jada Kiss
COVID.
was big his whole career, and then he lost weight. Styles was big. She's still big, but he's strong. He's strong. He husky. He swole. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, the list could go on. Like, hey, it's some heavy hitters out here. It's not really about your weight. It looked like it's about your weight because the majority are skinny. But there's nothing wrong with being skinny. It's nothing wrong with being big. You know what it is? If it's what it is if it's for you, it's for you. I could fix my collar the whole interview. Oh, my collar hanging. Fuck the collar. I tried to fix it for the whole interview, right? It don't matter. You're gonna get the message. The message that I'm sending you is gonna be conveyed. It's the same thing with your image. It don't matter what your image is. If it's meant for you, it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion, tall ass Amazon ass female. You know what I'm saying? But men love her. And then you got Tiana Taylor, skinny, real kind of short, nobody, no nothing, and they love her too. But you want to know what it is? Because that's Megan Thee Stallion, that's Tiana Taylor. This was destined to happen. That's why we on destination bars, because destination bars is your destination, your GPS. No matter where you detour off to, if that shit's supposed to hit, it's gonna hit. No, it don't matter what's wrong or what's right.
Yeah, you have every few years you got artists that just jump in and they just at the right place at the right time.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take this shit away from me. And
That
you know
was
what? It don't fucking matter if it's on the Breakfast Club, even though it's a dream to be on the Breakfast Club and Drink Champs, and Gilly the Kid and his guy and Elliot Wilson. You know what I'm saying? Those different platforms. But guess what? I made it to Destination Bars. I'm on the first episode with my boy Solomon Grimes.
definitely
I'm on the second episode by myself. Shout out to my brother S.N.A.K.E. You know what I'm saying? He's here in spirit. You know what I'm saying? But nobody was gonna stop this moment from me being on Destination Bars, whether they get 3 views or 30 views or 300 views. Whoever seen it for however long they looked at it, they got their blessing. Whoever don't know that I do music, that's on them. But whoever know my shit, they gonna be blessed forever. So it's one of them things where you get a car that's not my music, my sound, my style. It's that Lamborghini that they came out with, the only 30 people could get. That's me. And I'm okay with it. Yeah.
that's the confidence you gotta have in the game. To young artists, we all hear that you gotta have that aura about you to be something major in the game of rap.
Good.
You're just not gonna make it if you don't have it, if you don't have it in you.
Man, you ain't
Uh,
gonna make it, man. You gotta accept yourself for who you are. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get the wind beneath your feet, G. Like for real. Cause the game gonna be the game. You know what I'm saying? The game gonna be the fucking game. Like, this is me right here. You know, it's you. Like, what else do a motherfucker have to prove? We ain't got shit to prove. 34 years old, man. The bars, the lyrics, the videos is there. Your podcast is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody tripping. This is what it is, man. You taking the time out to interview me, man. That's a blessing. Fuck what all these other motherfuckers talking.
definitely. Anytime, bro. It's a blessing both ways. Blessing for me as well, being able to interview you. If Now, if you had to pick a realistic age to retire from rap, what would that age be?
Damn. You just dive right in. You've been waiting to say that question, huh? A realistic age for me to retire. I say I ain't trying to say be cliche because it's the job age, but 60, 65. 60, 65. You know what I'm saying? I'll say 60. You know what I'm saying? I'll say 60. As long as I can still keep up, which I believe I am, I can keep up with people and I still got a passion for it. You know what I'm saying? Around
Yeah.
65, realistically, like I put the mic down. At that point, my sons would be 30 years old. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, you know what, son? You need me on anything, I do it. But you go ahead and handle that. So I say 60 if I had to choose a realistic.
Yeah, if you look at it, you got artists like KRS-One still in it, still doing tours and still performing. You got
Yeah.
other artists, man. Jay Z is in his 50s now.
You think they gonna stop?
No, they ain't stopping.
Man, but see,
That's what they love to do. Why stop?
this
You still
this
making
this
money
is
off of it.
but this the thing though. You think they not stopping because they own? Because you got 52 Savage, the nigga that came out, he was 52 years old and he just
He
happened to
said
blow up.
he said 52 Savage. Wait, hold up. What is
You never
what
heard
is
of him?
artist?
You
Nah, I
never
ain't
heard
never
of him?
heard.
See, let me tell you
I
something.
didn't heard a different. I didn't heard of the 22 Savages and of course 21. I ain't heard of no 52 Savage yet.
Let me tell you something. It is a 52 Savage. The nigga 52, he rapping, he came out with songs, he was on a Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? He got some streams. He done did walk-ins to clubs and bars. He getting paid. I don't know what his life like now, but he blew up off of this freestyling with, I don't know if it was with his nephew or his son or by himself, but he blew up on social media. And yes, it's a lottery ticket, but that lottery ticket shows all the other guys that got bars in their 40s and 50s to say, damn, if he could do it, I could do it. Damn, I'm better than him. This nigga ain't even had no fucking teeth in his mouth. He didn't. No, for real, S. This nigga ain't had no front teeth.
He said
And he,
he's setting up the he's setting up stuff for them to have a senior citizen rap league. That's something we can see in the future.
yeah. So you got 52 Savage. And he was brought here so he could prosper and be able to take care of his family and love what he doing and be happy that he made it. But he also was brought here to show all the other older rappers, hey, you could still do this shit. Whether you make it or not, you could still do this shit. He doing it.
Now
So
artists like Jay-Z is a true example of people really loving to do rap because like this nigga never had to rap again, bro. He don't have to rap. He got that much fucking money. Like, but he
yeah,
just
man.
started to do it because he just got on the DJ Khaled album with Nas and did
He
another
know how to
track.
stay relevant, man. Shout out to Hove, you know what I'm saying, Jay-Z, who wouldn't love to, I would love to do a song with him, meet him, get under his wing, be supported by him. But that probably not gonna never happen. It might do, who knows? But what I do know is that man get brought up in a lot of interviews and a lot of conversations, and it's a good thing because he earned that. He earned that. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't like him because he's so popular, it turns them off. And that's fine. Some people are supposed to get turned off with popularity. Like, man, everybody like, I don't like you. But if somebody being themselves and they actually putting out quality music, I'ma like you. I like you. I like your shit. It is what it is. you popular. The motherfucker, that nigga popular, man. And that's just what it really boiled down to. Him, Snoop Dogg, uh, J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. And let me try to find another old rapper. And one more old rapper. I want to make a point. I said Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg, Kendrick, J. Nicole. I mean, not J. Nicole. J. Cole and Kendrick is the most popular is rappers of all time. Like they are the elite of popularity. That's enough, people. Five. I'm trying to find another person in the past. It ain't Nas. It ain't Busta Rhymes. Even though they dope. It ain't Do you know anybody that come from that era of Snoop Dogg and Jay Z that's as popular as them?
You said it's popular as them. Trying to think about it. Not that I could think of it. Not this still alive. I mean, of course you got Pac and Biggie,
Yeah, I was
but
thinking
that
about them.
a lot. But rappers, as far as rappers alive, it ain't too many.
Yeah, so we'll just go with those five. Um, Jay Z, Snoop Dogg, J. Cole, Kendrick, and Drake. You know, they the most popular rappers alive. Maybe Kanye West.
When
Nah,
you
they the
when you
most.
when you got like the old, like super old school, like LL Cool J been doing shit for so long.
He don't got that popularity like how Jay Z and Snoop Dogg got. He popular. He big. You know, motherfucker. He could probably fuck your mama, not your mama, but he could probably fuck your mama. But he not like popular with a bitch say, I don't even want to have sex. I seen you. That was enough for me. That's they on like God tier level. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we don't worship them, but this is just how high and how thick they popularity is or are.
I feel like a lot of that is had to do with all that you see them everywhere because they do so much on TV investments and everything. They got they own some of everything.
If DMX wasn't on drugs, he'll be in that category with them.
Yeah, I
And
can
I'm
I
not no
can see that.
disrespect to DMX. Rest in peace to DMX. But if DMX wasn't, what I'm saying, so fidgety and and I'm trying to tread lightly, but I'm just being honest, my opinion. If he went that
Yeah, he just
straight.
yeah he basically just should have had more people help. Like Swiss said at his memorial service, he wished he had that. He wished people had showed them that same type of love when he was still here.
Yeah, because he getting the love now like Jay Z and Snoop. But see, Snoop and Jay Z getting the love while they alive. And
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Who get the love like that while they alive? You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do the if I die today shit because that shit ain't to hunt motherfuckers. I'm here until I'm 100 and let me see. I'm gonna say 120 just to be safe. I'm here till I'm 120. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do that to my motherfucking lifespan, but a lot of people that pass get promotion, man. And it's like, get these people their roses while they're here.
Now, well, you got M in that category too.
Eminem,
You
but
got
I'm
Eminem in
talking
that
about somebody
category.
that's from maybe it's Big Daddy Kane. Maybe
You talking about from the '90s era?
yeah, maybe it's Big Daddy Kane
Yeah,
or
Eminem made the '90s. He made the '90s.
he made the 90s.
Yeah, I can't put
Okay.
I personally can't put Lil Wayne in that category because he had after like 2010 he lost me like.
All right, we're gonna say, and it's hard to say this because I listened to Rakim book, and Rakim is a legend. We're gonna say
Yeah, Rakim, yeah,
the
Rakim.
two people that's on Jay Z and Snoop level. I thought about it. You helped me. Eminem and Big Daddy Kane. Eminem and Big Daddy Kane. So we got Jay-Z, Snoop Dogg. No, we got Jay-Z, Eminem. This is my order. As far as the most popular rappers of all time. Jay-Z, Eminem, Drake, J. Cole, Big Daddy Kane, Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, I know you don't want to say it, but I mean,
Kanye West?
I know you don't want to say it, but I mean, he all over. Always on TMZ, so
Oh,
it's popularity, and he can sell shoes out in seconds. So you got to put him up there. They're
what
likable.
the fuck do the shoes got to do with it?
He said,
No,
"What's
no,
shoes got to do?
no.
Got to do with it?"
That's this is about popularity. Kanye West is not. He
He's still,
popular.
he's
We
still
talking about
pop. He's
popular.
still, yeah, he's still popular to that point where anything his name connected to, people
No, the
gonna
thing with his
gravitate to.
shoes is the price. Oh, I got it for $300. His shoes is expensive, so it make motherfuckers say, "Hey, I got him. I got him."
Yeah.
Kanye
It's
West
still
is
people
popular, but
that's
he's
gonna.
not popular. Kanye
Yeah,
West is popular, but he's not popular. You know what I'm saying?
it's still people that's gonna gravitate to what he do. Like whether it's the Gap
He the
clothing,
last.
it's
Okay,
all
okay.
that.
All right, he the last on the list. Then he the last on the list.
They gonna. I'm talking about as far as the popularity, what he got so much influence on people to make them do crazy shit. But yeah, I want to get into the next question. I know.
Yeah, go
What
ahead,
what are,
man.
what are your favorite two albums?
Uh, Phyllis from Nowhere and uh, Phyllis from Nowhere and Year to Mogul. My favorite two albums.
Fellas from Nowhere, you're the most. Definitely two good picks. What from from Holocausts up until Year of the Mogul, how you feel like you grown as an artist?
Um, I feel like I'm just starting. I feel like it's just the beginning. I feel like I've grown to the point where I'm actually good now. Back then, I thought I was the best. I'm like, oh, I'm great. Ain't nobody fucking with me. But I really wasn't the best. For some even reason, album is the album where I show real skill. You know what I'm saying? Like when you listen to that album for some even reason with me and Solomon Grunge, that's the shit that you like, man, this nigga kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? When I get to Year of the Mogul, Bob, that's when you know, like, this nigga just went from retro hip hop, like boom bap hip hop, which is my favorite genre, to, you know what I'm saying, trap ratchet shit. And I know for some even reason it wasn't my favorite album, you know what I'm saying, but that's always gonna be where the heart is at. But my favorite album is the turn up shit. I love turn up music, you know what I'm saying? But I got out of depression and I cried to Gangstar. So you know, you do the math. But favorite is different from what's the best. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you got music that talk to your that talk to a certain side of you. Like that real hip hop music can talk to your soul though, as opposed to the party music is gonna talk to your what
Physical.
you say what?
It's gonna talk to your physical.
yeah, it's gonna talk to your body and as far as just having fun and enjoying the moment. But that deep music is like that you could call the boom bap is like the hip hop gospel, I guess you could say.
Yeah, the boom bap just reminds you of what hip hop really is. You know what I'm saying? And that's hip
The
hop.
roots.
It don't fucking matter if it's trap music or club bangers or a different genre of hip hop. When you do hip hop, the shit that it originally was, that's all hip hop. Trap music is hip hop. Like all this shit is hip hop. It's just that they had to segregate it for the niggas in the South and the niggas in the North, the niggas in the Midwest, the niggas in the
They said
West.
like the hip hop civil rights era.
Yeah, no, real. So when I do trap, it's like, man, yo, let me take a shot at the down south music. When I do, the shit for the West Coast, let me take a shot at the West Coast music, even though I don't cater to that. It's like let me take a shot at that because when you want to be the best, you're like, man, I do all the genres. Fuck that, I'm doing all the genres. Well, I'm gonna do my favorite genres. You know, boom bap, down south ratchet, trap. It's my favorite genres of hip hop.
Yeah, hip hop seem like it get a new genre every few years. Another artist will come along and create a new genre. What this is a question I just came up with. What genres do you feel like you haven't ventured into yet that you would like to venture into? Or you feel like some of these other genres that just ain't nothing you would want to take on?
Hmm. Old school LA genre, I'm not a real big fan of. I wouldn't take on that LA genre like the Ice Cube and it's some songs that I like, but I wouldn't take on that genre. That's not me. You Crip Walk 2 and all that shit. That's not me. Just
Yeah.
53. I mean, sorry LA, but that's not me. Uh, drill music, drill music from 2012 in Chicago. I wouldn't do that. That's not me. I wouldn't do that. I'm not allured to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's crazy because I'm from the Midwest. I'm from Chicago. I wouldn't do drill music too tough. That's one. Even though they was blowing up in 2012 doing drill, I didn't gravitate to trying to do that sound. I gravitated to try to do trap and hip hop because I know Outkast put the stamp for trap to be a part of hip hop forever. Drill and sorry to say, LA music is not it's not forever to me. It's not forever. But trap and hip hop is forever. You heard?
Now, what's your favorite song on the Year of the Mogul?
Hmm. There's 10 songs. Um it's hard to choose, but I guess I have to go with it's either between let me write this down. It's either between To the Moon or Early. It's either between To the Moon or Early. Or Off the Flip. Off the Flip, To the Moon or Early. Uh, okay, let me do this. I'm gonna pick four songs. I'm gonna pick my favorite out of the four. Choppers on the Seat, Early, To the Moon, Off the Flip. We're gonna take Off the Flip off. So now we got Choppers on the Seat, To the Moon, Early. My favorite song is To the Moon. To the Moon, my favorite song. Whew,
That's
that was
something you
hard.
looking to that's something you looking to push as far as club or club play.
Man, S, you doing a great job with this podcast. That ain't even the song that I'm trying to push, bro. It's To the Moon. To the Moon is my favorite song, and I ain't even trying to push that. I'm trying to push the song that my audience is telling me that they like the most. And the songs that I'm hearing that they like the most is Chopper on the Seats and MPO. You know what I'm saying? I know you didn't mention MPO, but man, that's a song that
Touch on MPO for the people here that
MPO
watch.
MPO stands for Money, Power, and Order. It's featuring Blue, and it's like, man, it's just dynamic from the hi hats to the sound, sonically. You know what I'm saying? Like 653, like this MPO is one of the ones, but that was the song that I was thinking about taking off, but I put it on. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers really love MPO to the point where they bugging me about, like, man, MPO, that's the one. MPO, MPO, MPO. So it's like I'm about to do a video for it because, whenever I get the chance, I'm gonna do a video for it.
You think about doing an official poll for
Hmm,
everybody to vote on their favorite song.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. MPO chopper on the seats. All I gotta do is get the chopper, put it on the seat, ride around with Snake the Great. It's over with. The song gonna carry. We do a video. The song gonna carry that video. Whatever we do, you play that shit live. You play it whenever. MPO ain't like that. Even though everybody's saying they like MPO, chopper on the seat. We might do a video for it. MPO need a video. Chopper on the seat don't need a video. Chopper on the seat, it take you there when you listening to it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
that's it.
well said, well said. These are the type of topics we going into all year and the rest. I mean, going into next year on the Destination Bars. That's what the show is about. It's about real hip hop discussions and people being able to interact. Like I said, y'all put in the comments if y'all have any questions for the Mogul.
Yeah, I mean, ask me whatever, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put you up on the scoop, B. Like, put it in there.
Definitely, definitely. Now touch on this idea you came up with for the birthday party / album release party.
Great question. Um, I never had an album release listening party before. I never had an album release party ever. Out of all 6, 7 of my albums. So I just felt like it would be dope. I originally supposed to come out with the album on the 21st on Friday. But man, I mean, I just thought like it's perfect. My birthday, year of the Mogul, year of the Mogul, year of the Mogul. I mean, it's self-explanatory. Why not come out with it on your birthday? You know what I'm saying? People have more grace for you on your birthday anyway. And I feel like this was the perfect album to have grace for people to have grace for me on. I'm gonna listen to your album because it's your birthday, because I fuck with you. If it wasn't my birthday, I don't know if I listen to it right away. You see what I'm saying? But since it's your birthday, I'm gonna listen to it. So that was my whole thing, to get them a load of great music. Like, damn, I'm happy I listened to this. I can't stop listening to it. Yeah, he not popular, but I'm gonna go back and listen to this song because this song cold. Shit gonna go viral. Um, so that was my whole definition of that.
What do you feel like the exposure? What do you feel like the having it having the album released at a public setting would do for the exposure of the album?
See, when a rapper come out with an album, it feel like it's their birthday. It's like 2 centimeters from feeling like it's their birthday. That's real close. I noticed when I came out with albums in July or April or November, it wasn't my birthday, but my core fans to listen to it, and they'll be hitting me up all day, like, okay, I like this song. I don't know about this song, this song. So you trying to promote, you all over social media trying to promote. it's kind of similar to your birthday. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna post a birthday picture, motherfucker gonna be, happy birthday, da da da. Imagine posting an album on the day that everybody gonna hit the ghost follow. Even the ghost followers come out on your birthday and say, you know what, it's his birthday. I'm gonna go ahead and like this picture. Even though I don't like shit all year, I'm gonna like this picture. So while you liking that picture, I done came up with an album. You know what? I'll check it out. People have more empathy for people on their birthdays. And you wanna know why? You done made it around that sun, man. You done survived in this crazy world. This world is fucking crazy. So for you to be here, they appreciate your presence. So what better day than to put out an album on your birthday? It's marketing.
Well spoken. Definitely well spoken. Well spoken. This has been a real in-depth version of episode of Destination Bars with the Mogul. Yeah, the Mogul out now on every major streaming platform. Every major streaming platform, whether it's Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, YouTube, whichever platform you prefer, go download Yeah the Mogul right now. Right fucking now, go download Yeah the Mogul. We gonna thank Mogul for coming through to another episode of Destination Bars.
Yeah.
For everybody watching, make sure y'all do something freaky to that like and subscribe button. Put your comments in the section below. To Mogul, we're gonna wish you a happy birthday again. And that album release party / birthday party coming up.
Hey. Thank you, S, for having me, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, much
Definitely,
love to everybody, man. Destination
definitely.
Bars.
Destination Bars, definitely, bro. Anytime. YouTube, y'all be easy.
Peace.